Between Ourselves, Part 1. This is the diary of Ephrem, and it chronicles his descent into and eventual redemption from alcoholism. In it is his search for a psychological cure for a sick soul. The diary contains many different voices from the many different selves of Ephrem. These selves are very varied, but they either belong to the side of ease or the side of dis-ease. Some voices contain harmony, health, happiness, while others contain depression, despair, and insanity. This diary is the battle between these selves. We all have similar selves within us to one degree or another, so this battle is familiar to us all. Sometimes the battle was solely internal and caused only inner violence to Ephrem, but other times it spilled out onto the external world, causing violence to people around him. Christmas Day 2013. The above date is one I shall always remember, but not for the usual reasons. Not for the festivities of Christmas, or the opening of presents, or the meeting of family and friends long absent. No, I will remember it as the day that I met with a demon, or maybe it was an angel. This meeting led to a surreal act which in turn led to the beginning of my redemption. Let's go back a few years and see how things unfolded. April 14, 2009. It is Easter Monday, and I am in the Green Cafe in Narbonne, southern France. We have decided to set up our own business since it seems impossible for me to get a job here in France. I have applied for various positions, but my level of French is not good enough, and you need a certificate to do just about any job over here, not experience like in London. To get certificates you need to pass exams, and I can hardly speak the language, let alone write it. So I guess the only way for us to stay here is to start our own business. Right now I am in my favourite bar, the Green Cafe beside the traffic lights. I like looking at all the people, young and old, going about their business on the streets outside. The sky is crystal blue, but the wind is strong. This bar has the feel of antiquity about it, and I like that. The barman looks like Anthony Hopkins, and the guy outside drinking his pastis looks like Gregory Peck. I am on my fourth half of lager, and I will soon feel that little shift in consciousness that will set me free. The TV beside the bar is switched on, and a black and white movie is playing. I am knocking back these halves of lager with some speed. A man just entered who looks a lot like a young Anthony Quinn. I feel as if I'm on the set of some old movie, and my spirit is moving into some freer territory as I watch the scenes being played out in front of me. I thought I heard one of the actors on the TV say something like, "Oh yeah, Chief, there are a few of us left. Relax and have fun. You are out of range now." I think to myself, what do I do all day in my sphere? And as I think this, the man sitting directly behind me with his wife seems to answer my question. And although a moment before he was speaking in French, I distinctly hear him answer me in English. He says, "You wait. You wait for the next burst of propulsion, and if time flows smoothly without turbulence, then that's good." He then carries on talking to his wife in French. I look up at the actor on the TV, and I wonder to myself, how could I be as relaxed as he seems to be? And at that very moment, the actor seems to smile, and as he drops his gaze to the ground in front of him, he says, "I can give you the next play, and how to do that as well as possible with no baggage. That's what I can do." With this The movie on the TV is over and the TV itself is switched off. The light outside is beautiful. Just now, the door of the bar blew open and a warm gust of wind blew a newspaper off one of the tables. Now, quietness has descended, and I have a strange feeling of strength. I feel a soothing energy emanating from somewhere. A great feeling of contentedness has engulfed me. I feel light. The change within is palpable, like a change of inner personnel. 34 days without incident, but I'm struggling to remember the last event. And I must always remember. 34 days is nothing, and I made a promise. As I think on my 34 days without incident, I notice a man sitting at the bar. And as I look, he seems to raise his glass to me and smile. The cafe is quite full now, and there seems to be a higher level of passion in the many conversations going on around me. The laughter has grown in intensity. I have been here for nearly 2 hours now, and I am quite merry. I keep hearing snippets of dialogue. English dialogue, which is strange considering the fact that everyone here is French, everyone bar me. I hear the following sentences, which seem to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Sentences like, "We are just passing time. We don't need much. Eat, drink, sleep. Make yourself high, for a high spirit is a great achievement. And how nice it would be to have something different instead of the same units playing the same thing over and over." All these sentences are followed by strange shrieks of laughter. But, as I said earlier, I am now drunk. The owner of the bar is cleaning the table across from me. He looks up and smiles, and although his lips are not moving, I can distinctly hear him talk. He says, "He that hears here, hears well." Open up a new territory, my friend, a new frontier. Lose your habitual gravity and fly limitless and free. As he finishes, his voice seems to merge with all the other voices in the cafe. The noise seems to grow to a crescendo, and the last thing I hear is, "It is time for resurrection." Easter Monday. Easter Monday. Today is Easter Monday. After this, things quiet down, and I hear no more English. I am looking forward to our new business and our new life in Bannon. But for now, it is time to go.